Hello, world. You're now tuned in to the Jay Sutton Show. You're now tuned in to the Jay Sutton Show. So now do what you do and tag somebody you know and tell them I'm here on the microphone. Yeah, we're going to talk about some stuff and talk about some people. Hello, world. You're tuned into the Jay Sutton Show, an impromptu show about nothing at all. Just had to get some things off my chest and get some thoughts out of my head and give some type of content to the world. So I know I don't do this often, but today is a different day because it's cold outside. And in order to stay warm, I need to feed my creative juices. I've been watching a lot of TV, documentaries, been scrolling a lot of IG. A lot of things have been coming across my timeline. I need to write this down before I forget. I have a few things that I'll talk about today. Of course, I have to talk about the Diddy documentary, aka also known as the Sean Combs The Reckoning docuseries, documentary on Netflix. Produced by more than 50 Cent. It's just 50 Cent is the biggest name, so why not attach that negative to that positive? And eventually it's going to be a positive in one person's court and a negative in another person's court. Obviously, the negative court is Diddy himself, because although that documentary, that documentary actually, I think it was more fair than anything. It was a fair documentary, if you ask me. It didn't paint him in, it painted him in a bad light, but also highlighted a lot of his accomplishments. So, things are take the good, the bad, the yin, the yang, however you want to do it. Also, I want to talk about Michigan's head coach, Sherrone Moore. Sherrone effed the bag up more. Sherrone Moore of Michigan, head coach, black head coach, 39 years old, was recently fired yesterday. And of course, the day after that, all hell hit the fan. Somehow, Sherrone ended up in police custody after putting the police on a wild goose chase. I'm sure he wrote out all the plays before it went down. That's why he was so successful in making it to another staff member's house and threatening his own life as well as the staff member's life. I didn't do enough reading to know if it was a male or a female, or if this was the female that he was in trouble with because he got fired. So we'll talk about that. Kimora Lee Simmons made the news. Maybe I'll talk about her. I don't really know. I don't really care. And also Max B, who has been the belle of the ball as of since he's been released from jail. And everybody has an opinion on Max B. And finally, Max B was able to speak on the Danza project, I believe it was. So yeah, takeaways. These are nothing but quick hits, so don't think that I'm going to hold you here long. Also, don't forget, please like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share. Comment. Hit up the chat. Chat me up. Throw me some stars. Throw me some hype. Just give me something, man. So like, subscribe, share to the Jay Sutton TV channel. I am Jay Sutton. I'm wearing my Michigan sweatshirt because of Sherrone Wright. Speaking of rods, Sherrone Wright. I'm sorry, his name was Sherrone Wright. But speaking of rods, I guess we'll start there. Pause. Little Rod, who has been being talked about from the Sean Combs The Reckoning documentary, which is on Netflix, which is number one on Netflix because, people love negative shit. I think it's okay for me to curse now. So yeah. So Little Rod is a producer who produced, I want to say, the majority of Diddy's last album, which is the Love album. Ironically, he named it Love, and he wasn't doing nothing but sending hate and mischief anybody else's way, according to this documentary and also well-documented things. Little Rod, the producer of the Love album, which is a magnificent album. Damn shame it got overshadowed due to Diddy's extracurricular activities and the I think they call it the roosters coming home to crow, or the chickens, somebody coming home to crow, whoever it is, they came to get Diddy's ass. Pause, no homo, because he probably would have liked that, as a matter of fact. Little Rod, the producer, I was talking about Little Rod. Little Rod, in his portion of the documentary, he was talking about not getting paid. Of course, the main thing was supposed to be him not getting paid. Now, if I was Little Rod, I would have just nailed my point home where I didn't get paid. I would have left out the part of the story where apparently Little Rod, because Diddy's a partier, you got to tell him no. Ask Cat Williams. So they having these parties, Diddy has the extravagant parties and everything. And one part in this documentary, Little Rod confesses that, some nights they will party and he will wake up and not know what happened the night before. Now, some nights, some mornings, he will wake up with a bunch of girls in the bed with him. No problem there, Little Rod. And other nights, he will wake up and Diddy was in the bed with him. Now, I'm not sure if this happened on more than one occasion, because more than one occasion, oh shit, Diddy, I can't, my nigga, you can't be falling in sleep in the bed with me, my nigga. Like, what happened? That it happened that one night. You talk about it like, yo, dude, you can't be doing that. Now, if it happens more than twice, if it happens more than once, 2 times, you went back for more, man. That don't excuse you from the situation. You should have just kept on talking about not getting paid. Why don't they just talk about not getting paid? I would have just ran my point home. I would have not mentioned that Diddy would sometimes wake up and be in the bed with me. What in the goddamn world? Only in the Diddy thing. And another part that stuck out to me with Little Rod is a night when they were in the studio, and this is a night when I think it was Justin. Justin was there with him in the studio, and him and Justin walk out the studio with another dude, and Little Rod is producing, and pop, pop, he heard 2 gunshots, and Diddy and Justin just come out. I don't think it was Justin. It's not Justin. What's the light-skinned one? Christian. No, it is Justin. It is Justin. Christian is the little Diddy. Pause. Yeah, that's the littler Diddy. Because I think Justin looks just like Misa, fine ass. Shout out to Misa. And poor Misa, who's getting drawn back into this whirlwind that I'm sure she left behind her in the late 90s. Eric Sermon told the story about one day he was in the car with Misa and they was talking, and Diddy came, knocked on the door like, yo, what's up? You on my joint? And Eric Sermon didn't want to disrespect Misa, apparently, allegedly. So he told Diddy to get in the car, and he drove him around the corner. It all sounds foggy. All sounds foggy to me. So yeah, I don't know, man. What I did take from the Reckoning documentary is Diddy, they need back time. They need back time, because if any of these stories that was told in this documentary is true, like what I did learn, like a lot of the information I knew, but what I did learn from this recent documentary is that the East and West Coast beef or war really started from a night from Diddy allegedly trying to fuck on or try to fuck Suge's Atlanta girl, and Suge found out, so Suge went to New York or wherever the hell they was, tried to run down on Puffy at the party to confront him about like, yo, why you trying to fuck my jaw? Another thing is Diddy love fucking after niggas. I don't know what that's all about. Like I like That's just ill. That's nasty. But apparently, Suge went to go confront Diddy at the party. They wound up stepping outside. And out of the shadows, these stories are always amazing to me. And out of the shadows comes a guy, I don't even think he had on a mask, but he come in, pop, pop, kills Suge, man, who was there with him confronting Diddy. Suge got him in a chokehold, whatever. They wound up letting each other go. But that's originally where the East and West Coast beef started from. Also, Diddy and his disdain for Tupac Shakur, which also I didn't know. Diddy's last daughter that he had was by one of Tupac's ex-girlfriends. Small world we live in. Small world we live in, man. Small world we live in. None smaller than Sherrone Moore, the former head coach of the Michigan Wolverines. Now, this job was handed to Sherrone Moore on a platter. Jim Harbaugh went back to the NFL, handed the reins over to Sherrone Moore. Sherrone Moore is a black guy, so he got this job. If he's 39 right now, he got this job when he was 37 years old because he's been at Michigan for 2 years. He beat Ohio State last year, but he didn't beat Ohio State this year. I say all that to say, if you beat Ohio State, none of this stuff that Sherrone Moore has gone through comes to light, in my opinion. Because all you got to do is beat Ohio State. But apparently, Sherrone Moore was carrying on a relationship with one of his staff members, a white girl. Always a white girl who comes in between this black man and his job and getting his money. A la Shannon Sharp. Something about people starts with an S. Now, I don't really trust too many niggas named Sherrone any goddamn way. They ain't never up to no good. A nigga named Sherrone, he ain't nothing but a conniving pimp on the low. Sherrone. You can't be named Sherrone. That's a pimp ass name, man. Well, his pimp ass got caught up. Sherrone found himself in a bit of a pickle. Yes, a pickle. He carried on his relationship with his staff member. That's a no-no, and that is in his contract. No relationships, especially not with no white woman. And you in a position of power. Black men do not realize being in a position of power, it's always going to look like you're abusing your power. It will always come across as you're abusing your power. So Sherrone Moore is no different. He abused his power. Now apparently, Sherrone Moore must have been a physical altercation or domestics with the said girl side piece, because he's married with 3 kids already, and the white girl is pregnant now. So I'm sure he probably was trying to convince her to have an abortion. I hate to say it, but I'm sure that's what that conversation was, because his world is already going to be blown up enough, and he don't need his world to really be like, I'm talking about Hiroshima blown up. But it's too late now because everything that hit the fan. He went on a wild goose chase. He hiding out, ducking the police and everything. And so he winds up going to another staff member's house, threatening to kill that staff member and himself. Now, you know you done did some shit wrong. Like, you know you in the wrong when you threaten to kill yourself. Right? And like, nigga, you know you did, like, come on now, don't threaten to kill yourself. That ain't gonna get you nothing. So he threatened to kill himself. Yeah, and I kind of, this is how it went down. I'm sure Sherrone Moore was in his office and he was checking off his list, and he's gets a phone call. Yeah, hello. Huh? All could have been avoided if he would have beat Ohio State. Point being, just beat Ohio State. All you got to do is beat Ohio State. That's it. Yeah. So Sherrone Moore lost his job because he didn't beat Ohio State. Let's be real.
if he would have beat Ohio State, nobody would have cared that he was fucking on this little white girl and gave her some extra money. They wouldn't have worried about it because he was fucking on this little girl last year. Nah, I don't want to keep saying little girl because she's grown. But white women always find a way to come in between these black guys. Oh, man. It's like these niggas don't be looking at the news. Like, how many niggas do we have to lose to fucking on, to having sex with, to carrying on a relationship with a white girl? I don't understand it. And I'm sure the sisters don't understand it either. I'm quite sure they don't. But hey, man. Maybe Sherrone Moore and Lil Rock can do an album together. Call it the Dumb Love, or I don't know what the hell to call it. Yeah. Well, that's all I got. I hope that you enjoy it. Maybe remember, like, subscribe, share. Be a part of the conversation. I am Jay Sutton. Like, subscribe, share to the Jay Sutton TV. All right, false alarm. I'm still here. What else has been going on? Let me see if I can find something else to talk about. Music. Been a lot of 2025 has been full of music. If you haven't already, you probably should go check out the Wale album. Everything is a Lot. Wonderful, wonderful album. If I can pick some standouts, some of my favorites. Power and Problems is one of my favorites. I'll play a little bit, I guess. I don't have my speaker in here. I don't have my speaker. I don't know how much they're gonna let me. As y'all can see, I got the setup. I think I am gonna start going live again. Cause I got the equipment. And I want to be able to play music. 2026 is going to be a wonderful year for me because I'm claiming it now. Slow down, life is easy. Slow down, life is easy. Make sure, this is called Power and Problems. This is one of my favorite songs. I don't know your problem. I never need no one. You probably can't even hear it. Give me 1 second. There we go. That's my joint. Yeah, so make sure y'all go and get this Wale Power and Problems. What else is my joint on here? Mirror, Mirror. Mirror, this is, everybody got this. This is already a hit. I'll just play it just because I like to play the songs that I really like. The stuff that people ain't really paying no attention to. I play a little bit. Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna go to. My other joint. Here we go. Mirror, mirror on the bench and the flies in the room. Who the fly to everybody that's inspiring to you? On home, but apparently it's true. Vans into you. Yeah. So that's Mirror, mirror on the Benz. Wale. One of my favorites is Tomorrow Today. Oh man. So if you into good music, then I'm gonna just sit here and share some of the music that I enjoy. I love you, babe. Tending to call you today. Said I want to see you. I see you tomorrow today. Yeah. So yeah, this is Wale. Everything is a Lot. This song is entitled Tomorrow Today. I'll play a little bit so you can hear it. Like, subscribe, share, man. Subscribe, please. Money is enough.
Effort is in time, hope you never know the difference. I give you all of mine, I ain't never been as interested. Well, it's been a while, I embellished that I never.
Uh-huh. So that's that. What else do I like about here? One more I'll play that I want you to, that'll make you go and listen to it. I don't want to play Blanco. This is a slept on joint. I like Big Head. I like this. Another standout track is City on Fire. So yeah, go check that out. People were sleeping on this Max B joint. This Max B, No More Tricks. Max B, No More Tricks. Don't sleep on it. The flow is sick. I'll play a little bit for you. You're now tuned into the Jay Sutton Show. Okay. This is Max B. No More Tricks.
Millie degrees, nigga, we believe, Beretta, Millie, clip hole 17, yeah, how we can
Woo! Oh, and for my West Coast people, hold on, let me stop this. The West Coast, Los Angeles, California to be exact, has never stopped making quality hip hop albums. This new Game album with DJ Drama, produced by Mike and Keys, Gangsta Grills. Every movie needs a trailer. 2025 has been one of the best years. It might come close to 1996. This is my favorite year ever for hip hop and R&B music and albums as a whole. But 2025, The Game just released the album last week. I want to play, what am I going to start with? Chrome Hearts. Chrome Hearts. Make sure y'all go out and get this out. I'm talking about, it sounds so West Coast. It's so. You're now tuned into the Jay Sutton Show. This is Bless Your Ears. This segment is called Bless Your Ears. The Game. As you can hear, that's DJ Drama. Produced by Mike and Keys. Come on. I want to play a little bit of it. Come on. Here we go. Oh, come on.
It almost took my life and my 6'4" Impala with it. Niggas said they got a problem. I ain't got no problem with it. Roll me some weed, cause sometimes I just gotta hit it.
America's Nightmare.
It's nightmare.
I think very deeply.
And fuck the radio, nigga. And fuck the club. Fuck your fashion over fit. Fuck all that cap and fake love. Fuck the dap and fake hugs. Fuck you.
I'll play this one. This is So Contagious. Featuring LaToya Williams. First of all, stop this. LaToya Williams, whoever you are, miss, you don't miss when you are featured. I was first introduced to you by Snoop Dogg, can't remember, I think it was either the Blue Carpet Treatment or Rhythm and Gangsta. Whatever one I was introduced to you, and girl, you do not miss on the hooks. You do. Oh man, LaToya Williams. This song is called, this is So Contagious. This is So Contagious, The Game, DJ Drama, Mike and Keys featuring LaToya Williams. Oh man, you got, bless your ears. Bless your ears. Yeah, I know y'all hear it. Woo! And The Game, shout out to The Game for coming back like this. He is one rapping ass blood. He's one rapping ass blood. Here we go. Talk to him, gang.
We can start from the top and let it trickle down. Circle all of my ops and then spin around. I'll put the key in the block and let it spin around. While the homies circle your block, who in the pickle now? Niggas talk that talk.
Bless your ears, man. Bless your ears. So that's The Game, DJ Drama, produced by Mike and Keys. This song is So Contagious.
Talk niggas duck down, we leaning like scissors and shit. Choppers on tour, and they singing
Like scissor and shit.
Keep their motherfucking heads stringing
Like RZA and shit.
36 chains.
See, that's why you got it. You see, said Chopper singing loud like it's scissor and shit. Keep your head nodding like RZA and shit. See, we all thought he was going to say keep your head nodding with like Dr. Dre, because of course Dr. Dre keep your head nodding. Oh man, the game. That's another one. So I've been up on that. I want to share a lot of the music that I've really been listening to for y'all with y'all, man. Let me go find. Here we go, right here. This is Damo Genesis with Grey Matter. The album is called Scram. Okay, so bless your ears with this album. Not a lot of people, I'm sure, aren't talking about this. Here we go. This one called Money. Money by Damo Genesis. Another West Coast rapper. The West Coast. Los Angeles, man, Cali. They don't miss.
Selfish with my money, got it on my own. I'm careful with my money, keep my circle close. But when you get money, let a nigga know. Show out on these niggas, go and do your shit. Know when you shining, they gon' put you on that crucifix. Spend a couple dollars with the truest try.
That's Money. Damo Genesis. Oh yeah. This one is Dedication. I'm only gonna play a little bit of this. Little free samples, because I don't know how much they're going.
I pull up on something like a corset. I'm Tony Dorsett, running shit with source at. Riding through the set, knocking cortex. Oh Lord, wasn't forced to kick the whole fit.
Yo, leave in the comments if you think if you want me to spin a couple, maybe take an hour out of my day and spin some records, somebody get me a Serato, just let me know, man.
Real nigga to win where all this stigma exists.
Let me play one more. What's taking you so long to play? I'm gonna play some Mick Jenkins for y'all.
Hey, I put that on my soul.
Let me play a little
It's
Mick
full
Jenkins for
loaded,
y'all.
I ain't going. I'd rather cold than shit be sugar coated. I've been too focused lately. Thanks to the pros, I'm smoking greatly. Like Shorty Low, these niggas know.
Again,
Play it safe.
this is Damo Genesis.
Amazing grace, nigga.
Scram album. Grey Matter. Damo Genesis and Grey Matter. Scram.
Got places to go. All of my fly shit built for function. Like an addict, I've been tussling with a habit of consumption.
This next album I'm gonna play is Mick Jenkins with Emil, A Murder of Crows. This song got me through a lot. Words I should have said. This song goes out to whoever. This is Mick Jenkins, Emil, Words I Should Have Said, off of A Murder of Crows album. This is Bless Your Ears segment with the Jay Sutton Show.
The wind blows, won't be no sugar coats. My points can feel like a shark's tooth. Sometimes my point of view might exhaust you.
Sometimes.
I like to look at shit obtuse, baby. I like to
Do what's your prime too.
Baby, I wasn't thinking about you.
2025 has been a wonderful year for hip hop.
You know it like I know the back of my hand. I mean, I ain't saying fall for whatever I'm saying. I'm saying you should know my angles before we make any
Plans to be. Hope you understanding me. Listen to him. Don't even.
You shoulda, I coulda. Every single shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Hold up. Yeah, I want to give y'all. Here we go. This is what I wanted y'all to hear before I. Listen to it.
Don't even make space for myself. I mean, you should know that I'm the type to not ask for help. I'm saying, you should know I feel weak. I don't do it myself. I mean, I ain't trying to be on no selfish shit, but often I just keep to myself. I seen niggas keep a leash on their health because they couldn't muzzle the need for the wealth. I seen a nigga brown eyes turn green.
Words I should have said. Let's play another one off of here. Here we go. I just want to bless. I want to bless your ears so you can bless your ears. This is Dead Stock. Mick Jenkins. A Murder of Crows album, released 2025. 2025 has been a wonderful year for hip hop. 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 Okay. A wonderful. Oh, my bad.
But I go through things. I don't know about you, but I fall a lot. I don't know about you, but that's fight sometimes. I don't know about you, but that's life sometimes. That's life sometimes. And I be online.
And it's not the same.
Seem like everybody coaching niggas got the game already. Y'all gotta be coaching. I can spot the same rhetoric. Everybody quoting niggas speak about the motion. Niggas spots the same. Niggas speak with no emotion. Niggas bots for real. Got that put them in a box appeal.
Woo! This is Coco Golf. This is the last joint I'm gonna play off of this. This is Mick Jenkins. Coco Golf. Bless your ears.
These niggas twist facts.
They not killers.
All I see flathead.
They not drillers.
All I speak blackhand.
After I filters, let me know what you speak and let me know what you think I'm on. I'm off kilter, blowing on my section.
R.I.P. map quest.
Some direction.
All I see cap cut won't digress. It's not in my flex. What beat is you
Digesting.
9 out of 10 can't answer
Answer my question.
Niggas feeling froggy. You might
Get
get
that-
dissected. Heard they want smoke.
Woo! All right, another joint stand out. This is Rock Marciano and DJ Premier off the album The Coldest Profession. The Coldest Profession. DJ Premier and Rock Marciano. This is Armani section. You probably heard me listening to this in my stories. I always put this in the backdrop. I just want to play a couple of joints that you can bless your ears with. Talk to him, Rock.
Let's go. Bags of cash,
Shit, wearing cashmere. Listen to the pants in the khaki pants. Yeah. Man, I do the money dance. In my sunglasses. Flashing. Like Jab Madness.
Will Smith should do the ad-libs while I mag bitches in rich fabrics. Me dragging up the Saks Fifth.
I'ma keep it on the Coldest Profession. I'm gonna keep it on the Coldest Profession. DJ Premier and Rock Marciano. This one is called Travel Fox. Make sure y'all go out and grab that album, man. This is the Jay Sutton Show. Bless your ears. Next up.
Dying thirsty from the struggle to my own hustle bubble.
Pimp shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dying
shit.
thirsty from the struggle to my own hustle bubble.
Hey, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share.
We back.
Hey, yo, Rock. This is DJ Premier and Rock Marciano, the Coldest Profession. Travel Fox.
Check it.
Here we go.
I've been high since Jamaicans was rocking travel fox.
Luck Clyde.
I'm dancing with the devil when I shadow box. Quick pop out on my ops like Jack in the
Box.
Caught him by surprise like a caveat. Custom valleys, two baddies.
I can't cut it off before you do it.
Double R in the chariot. A jar of
Caviar.
Daddy knocked the ball out the yard like I'm
Barry
Barry
Bonds.
Bonds. Bishop dumb magic wand.
When they come to bras.
The fur hang to the floor, thought it was London fog.
Oh.
These two small necklaces cost $100.
All right, I'm gonna switch it up. This is West Side Gun. It's called Gumbo Yaya. This is off the 12 album. Bless your ears. West Side Gun. Gumbo Yaya. This is one of my favorite joints of the year. 2025 was a hell of a year. Hell of a year for hip hop. Hell of a year.
Listen,
I ain't nothing like
These
you.
niggas word to me. Consider this a courtesy. I'm catching bodies purposely. 25 a murder spree. I arrive with urgency. Ain't waste no time, it's urgently. I'm smoking on 3 letters, call it y'all look like curves.
The cheese.
I'm only craving peace of mind. I think it's time I draw the line. Right through the S's, dollar signs. I'm shooting vultures out the sky. Ain't no mountain high enough. Colorado, I'm in my prime. So Shador, I'm sure it's my time. I took a risk, the stakes is high. I put that on my daylight.
So,
let go of what I can't control.
hey, make sure y'all go out and subscribe, like, comment. Hit the chat up. Let me know if I should do this more often, y'all. Whatever y'all want, man. Whatever y'all want. Whatever y'all want. Think I'm gonna end it on this. I'm gonna end the night on this is Jay Worthy off of the Once Upon a Time album. That was the first disc. This song is called True Story. It's with Ty Dolla $ign. Again, this is Jay Worthy and Hit Boy, Once Upon a Time. This is called True Story featuring Ty Dolla $ign. Dealing. Whoa. Real life shit. Real life shit. True story. On my soul. Hey, I'm Jay Sutton. This is the Jay Sutton Show. This part of the show is Bless Your Ears. Please like, subscribe, share. I hope I played something that you like that you might go check for. I'll catch y'all the next time. Peace out.
Everything I was taught, had to untrain my mind, had to look deep within, had to praise the most high, had to separate myself, seen a lot of homies die, used to ride the metro, I was on the blue line, getting off from Willowbrook, walking to the news line, now I'm in that spaceship, with a bitch on my side, living in the hills now, with a loft in the sky, had to bury G-Mouse, told my mama don't cry,